Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Arcanum. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as there is a human settler around, or not settler, dweller outside. I'll explain what I'm doing in here in a little bit. Let's ask her a question. Tarant is full of soothsayers trying to make a coin or two. People say that Madame Toussaint can actually see the future. Oh, I now know what that reference is for. It's actually a person that was historical, then a scammer, but historically proven. Yeah, what am I doing here? Well, last episode I was messing around with that particular lockpick right to the side of, or a lock I suppose, right to the side of the bridge. I actually didn't have to reload or anything, I just opened that. It did require a few tries, but it went alright. And there's some bullets in here, which is great, because I don't think I have any, which is sad, of course, because bullets are important. We do have a bunch of stuff in here, in our inventory, but we need to find traders. And we will, because this is Tarant, or Tarant, whichever way, I don't know. Also, last episode we got a mission, and it's not going to be completed here in this town, but still, we had a thing. And we have this, Castleton's General Store. Wait a minute, I remember selling a lot of my stuff in here. Hey, sir. Hi. You have a locked door behind you, so I'm not gonna be able to steal from you. Hello, sir. Can I ask you things? What can I do for you? Let's see. What sorts of wares do you carry here? I sell a wide variety of general goods. All are of excellent quality and manufacture. I see that you are amazed by my selection. Well, don't be. Just look around and let me know if I can do anything to assist you. Do you know of B. Schuyler and Sons? Sounds like a company. They don't, interestingly enough. Okay, can you, training in, excuse me, in haggle persuasion? You are already trained, excuse me, as an apprentice. Okay, now, for this guy, this, I suppose, maybe is a bad idea to sell things at. Let's look at the wine over here. Okay, he pays not very much for, or, actually the opposite of not very much. He pays a little bit for wine right there. We are kind of gonna need that, but I suppose I can always buy more. Oh, what about these? Okay, he sells these, but he's probably a general trader, so maybe I should, sort of, just sell. I'm gonna stick with the thermometer over there. Just sell things that I'm not gonna need. But then again, he doesn't really have a whole lot of that, does he? Of things that he buys. Well, let's see what he has. Any recipe, anything like that. What is this thing? Scroll of what? Exciting? Sure. I don't know what magical power available is. I think that might be Scroll of Resurrect. Not very expensive. 6,400. I would actually like some fuel if you have had any, because I need that for things. That helmet right there, I remember using it a lot. What do we have? Brewer's yeast. Yeah, he doesn't really have. Is that for me? Is that a small leather? No. Actually, I kind of wanted some small armor, because mine is broken and bad. Dwarven snuff. Okay, that's clearly drugs. Yeah, he doesn't have anything for me. Alcohol, or actually fuel, is a very specific thing, and that's water, even though it looks like something else. Okay, thank you very much for your I suppose, things. We have an health over there, and we have a clothing store, I would assume. Can I talk to that guy over there? Let's talk. He's staying still, so yeah, let's see. Yes, what can you be wanting me for? Oh man, may I ask you who you are? The man is looking at a sewer grating directly in front of him. Yes, of course. My name is Matthew Jameson. Nice to meet you. Oh, a pleasure. What are you doing out here on the street? Oh, bloody bother. I woke up this morning, took my early trip to the loo, so I'm washing my hands and my wedding ring falls off. Right down the sink it disappears. Oh, that's a shame. And, well, I went out with the lads last night. We had a few pints too many, and I didn't get home until late, so you know what the wife is going to think. I thought I might go down into the sewers and see if I could find it, but I hear dreadful things about the sewers. Oh yeah, definitely dreadful things about the sewers. Can I be of assistance? Would you now? I'd be so appreciative. I don't at all savor the thought of tramping around in the sewers, mussing up my shoes. If you were to go down there and find a ring for me, I'd pay you 150 gold pieces. Is that enough for me to buy new shoes and a new suit? Because I kind of would like that as well. I mean, not a suit, just armor, but sure. Deal. Splendid. I'll be waiting your return then. Well, thank you very much. How about that guy over there? It's a gnome. A noble, actually. A gnome noble. Any news from high society, sir? If you're trying to find someone in Arcanum, try the Hall of Records here in Tarant. They seem to know where a lot of people live. Well, thank you very much. That's very helpful, actually. We probably should go to the Hall of Records then, because I do need to find some people, which is in regard to the ring that I have with me, and that ring over there. I'm just wearing the jewelry for all the quests that I have. That's a nice little portrait. What does the dwarf want with me, says this guy. He doesn't like me too much. That's kind of bad. So, can you tell me about P. Skylar? Interesting name for a company. Very old name, he says. Okay. So how about training me? I don't need any of that. Okay, shall we barter, good sir? Let's see what you sell. Or what you buy, I should say. Not much. I got a kite sword over there. Yeah, he might not buy anything from here. He does sell some of these things, and there's a small smoking jacket. Plus 20 reaction. Now, that's something right there. Is it worth the investment? Probably not. Ooh, look at those rings. Fancy rings. They don't do anything. A decent gold ring. It's decent, you know. It's not going to showcase your undecent bits. Pocket watch right there. Yeah. A top hat. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, but it wouldn't go too well with my small smoking jacket. So, yeah, I want a small, nice suit. That's a large, nice suit. That, actually, it's not very good. The smoking jacket is better. Oh, I want these things. I want those. I'm not gonna get any. I'm not gonna get those. Oh, spectacles. Well, I guess eyeglasses. It's not spectacles. They should be called spectacles, but they're not. A negotiator's ring. He wants to keep that, and I assume also the eyeglasses. That's kind of nasty. You should not keep those things, sir. Also, what have you given me here in terms of these things? Matthew Jameson. Yeah, it's that quest for Matthew Jameson. It's all good. We've got a candlestick. What can I do with a candlestick? Not much. Not anything, actually. Okay. Does this place have a thing? Yes, it does. Thurston's Fashion Palace. Let me look at the map here. And, yeah, for some reason, I don't know why some of them get marked and others don't. It's just I'm not aware of how things go. We have the Broadway over here. You know, Grant's Tavern. Maybe he's gonna pay a little bit more. Oh boy, a little bit more for the wine. I remember this. Let's be careful here. Sort that by this. Get that equipped. Just in case. You know how it is. Hi. I give you greetings, good sir. He says. And I to you, good gnome. Might I ask your name? J.M. Morat, at your service. Might I also inquire as to your designation? Oh, but of course, I am Obadiah Rumblemore. Oh, what brings you to this fine establishment, Obadiah Rumblemore? Allow me to recommend the ale. It is unquestionably the best in Tarant. Oh, really? I've just arrived. May I ask you some questions? No, but of course, ask what you will. I will do my best to answer. Yeah, right. I'm new in Tarant. What sights do you recommend I view? Oh, the sights you behold here in Tarant. That's actually not the same sights I asked, but sure. If you do get a chance, the locomotive is a must on any sightseeing tour. Oh, really? I've heard rumor of the beast. Oh, I mean, I think, yeah, I did hear. Or no, did I read about the beast? I will surely be awakened. No, wait a minute. Oh, the beast. You mean the locomotive? Yeah. I will surely be awed by its power. Oh, to move away from technology, I might recommend the Great Library. At no other location will you find such a magnificent reservoir of knowledge. It is truly incredulous to immerse oneself in our history. I highly recommend it. Oh, really? I shall delight in a visit. May I ask you some other questions? Oh, but of course. So that's that. Maybe I might have misclicked before, and that's why I remember terrible things happening. In this particular thing, he does have some guards. Interesting that he does have the guards, mind you. Let me save there. What do you want? Oh, they're very upset. Interrogation and in exclamation mark? Or question and exclamation mark? That is proper upset right there. I have no time for those of your race, dwarf. Okay, what do you know, friend? Nothing. And I recommend you keep your suggestions or your questions to yourself. Yeah, but if I were wearing a smoking jacket, you wouldn't mind, would you? What can I do for you? Excuse me. I am gonna try to have, let's see, any news recently? Have you heard about P. Scalar and Sons, the infamous jewelry dealers on Devonshire Way? It's said that strange things go on behind their doors at night. Oh, you have been most generous, sir. I shall depart. Actually, I don't really know, no, I can't actually trade with them. I just can get the drinks. She's just having a drink and smiles at me. Perhaps you're interested in a game of wits, sir. There's nothing more attractive than an intelligent man. I'll bet you 500 coins you don't know what the answer to a question I have. Oh, you don't know the answer to a question I have. What do you say? Well, I did save just now, and I do need the 500 coins. Sure. Which race makes the best technologists? Oh. Well, well, it's dwarves, of course. Right, nicely done. Here's it. Oh my god. Really? There was one of these questions, I mentioned this in Darrenholm. There was a question like this. That was, interestingly, my own race, and I chose being a dwarf because of the technologists. But that was interesting because it was exactly my own race, but that's random. If I had reloaded and I talked to her again, she wouldn't have that dialogue right there. What do you know, friend? Oh, there it is. Another one. Yeah. Sure. Let's see. If I was a technologist and I was going to make a potion of persuasion, I would combine a thermometer. Oh, I don't know these things. And I can look over there. Oh. A potion of persuasion. A brain beverage. Probably isn't that. That is not it either. I'm gonna say it's the liquor of lucidity. Wrong, friend. Well, he got my money. Dang you! What do you know, friend? I just enjoy my drink, friend. No offense, but I'd rather... Oh, I lost my money! Terrible things. Ah, well. What the wind giveth, the wind taketh. Or whatever, whichever way you say that, I don't really know how it is. This thing is looking a little bit better. I mean, a little bit greener, I suppose, than before. Oh, the telegraph. Oh, this is interesting. Than before, but I like it in the daylight. Hey, sirs. Excuse me. You must be lost, dwarf. You don't belong here, he says. No, I don't, actually. 23 reaction is kind of nasty. There's nothing here for me, though, but let's have a chat with you. How may we at the Tarant Telegraph office help you today? Do you have a telegraph for Virgil? Yes, we do, as a matter of fact. That'll be 2 coins. All right, there you go. Thank you. Please come again. And hands me the telegraph. Okay. I've discovered something interesting concerning our friends with the strange amulets. Stop. Oh, no, yeah. Okay, I'm off to investigate and my theories...
A telegram sent by Elder Joachim. I don't know what to make of it. It seems that he thinks it's very important to find out why these men are trying to kill you. Much more important than being here to protect you.
Well, I didn't read the telegraph yet. It's a great shame, but I don't think that was going to be a way of me reading that fast enough. I could have stopped the video, but then again, yeah, but still. I thought that was your job, Virgil, though, with the whole, you know, protection.
It is, blast it! I'm sorry, I don't mean to get so angry. I just don't have any idea what's going on here. All I know is that Joachim showed me a better way, a new faith, and now I'm involved in something even I don't believe. What do you think?
Well, let's stick to the things we know. Finding the owner of the ring, and, I suppose maybe that's gonna answer our questions.
Yes. There is a particular wisdom in your words. And crying about this prophecy gibberish isn't going to keep a knife out of your ribs. I'll shut up for a while and we'll concentrate on that ring. If we find the owner, maybe we'll find out why those bloody assassins want it so badly.
That sounds fine, Virgil.
All right. Listen, Tarant is a big city, and a man needs to watch what he does and who he talks to. Believe me, I know a lot about surviving in places like this. This and worse. Just keep one eye always open, and one hand always on your weapon. You can't trust strangers, and sometimes not even your friends. I used to...
Sounds like you know a lot about surviving in the streets.
Well, that was another time. I know my way around. Just be on your guard and I'll be watching out for you as well.
Yeah, you kind of know your way around. Virgil, what is it though? Where do you come from?
No, I don't want to talk about it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to... There's so much I have to learn. Joachim says the free man is defined by what he does today. I look no more behind me.
I see. Let's go then, Virgil.
Yes. Let's keep moving forward.
Okay, so let me have a
What
chat
is it that
with
you want of me?
Because I...
What can I answer for you?
Wait a minute, whoa.
What is it that you want
I'd
of
like
me?
you to do something for me, Virgil?
Yes, of course. What would you like
okay.
me to do?
Yeah.
What is it that you want of me?
I thought he was gonna make something for me. That's a different thing.
What can I answer for you?
So what do you know about this place?
Tarant? I don't know much about the place. I don't much like cities. Always feel so crowded, hedged in. I'd rather not say any more about it, really.
I think he grew up over here. Can I ask a few more questions?
What is it that you want of me?
I want to ask questions.
What can I answer for you?
I'd like to know a thing or two about you, because I want to see what you're actually leveling up as. He's gotten melee, which is pretty good, and he didn't get heal or picklocks, which is totally fine. I don't think that companions learn... No, they do. There's some of them that get this, I think. Let's see what kind of spells he's gotten. Minor healing and hold poison. That's really helpful, actually. There's another guy, there's another NPC later on that I remember getting. I don't remember where exactly, but that I replaced Virgil with. And he's also pretty good because he's a spellcaster rather than a fighter. And for healing is a little bit better. But all things considered, I probably won't drop him. I mean, I might run with both of them. We'll see, because I do want to have a big party of people. Saga is probably gonna. I'm probably gonna drop him. Let's have a chat with him and see. I mean, if you guys.
It is done.
Would just get out of there. So can you ask a few questions? Let's see. Do you know about this place? Oh, well, looks like Tarant. I think we should stop by Grant's Tavern over on Kensington, I think. Best wine in the city, and there's always Caleb's Mellows in the Boil, but you gots to be careful over there. Oh yeah, the Boil, the terrible place of terribleness. Yes, I know, I realize. So that's a telegraph operator, okay, that it doesn't have anything. So that's the telegraph operator, I mean, and we've gotten ourselves the, let me look at the map as well, oh, that's right. We've gotten ourselves the telegraph. Let's read it. So let's see. Stop. I am off to investigate my theories regarding them. Please accept my humblest apologies on my inability to meet with you in Tarant. Actually, the way this telegraph is done is not actually how they go. First off, I believe all telegraphs are all caps. There's absolutely no punctuation or anything. There's no special characters or anything, and the stops are just actually meant to denote any stop. You can even make a stop on a comma if you want to, but of course they still count as, I suppose, 5 characters because the space also counts. Anyway, I think it does anyway. I'm not really sure how that works, because I've only ever received telegrams. I never ever sent. I understand all this must be a bit disconcerting. Yes, a little bit, for both of you. If you have questions concerning the Panari religion, stop by any temple and speak with a priest. I believe there is one in Tarant on the northern end of Lion's Head Circle. When you have the means, travel to the village of Stillwater. I will leave word with the innkeeper, excuse the hiccup, at the Bleeding Rose Inn as to where you can find me. Okay, so you have a couple of places to go. When you have the means, travel to the village of Stillwater. That's where we need to go. But first we need to go to the Bleeding Rose Inn. And also we need to go to a couple other places. But let's see. Bleeding Rose Inn. That's Joffrey's Gears and Gadgetries. And also we have people outside. That's a guard, though. Hello, Mr. Guard. Can I ask you a question? Well, that one is a bit difficult to find. It is. Oh, yeah, I've heard about how difficult Peacekeeper and Sons are. Can you tell me the headlines, though? Tell me Franklin Payne honored. Do you want to buy this newspaper? No, under no circumstances. That is a very definite impossibility there, sir, I'm afraid. We got an herbalist, and we have an inventor. I wonder what the difference is, but that looks to be a cannon. I'm sure these guys would have cannons aplenty already, considering they have pistols, which are basically cannons. Let's see. Expert healer. Can you... let's see. Apprentice training in heal. Then we have barter. There's no questions here. Training as apprentice. I'd like to be healed. Let's barter and see what she likes. She doesn't actually... A classy item, that is. That ginkgo root over there. But she doesn't want that. Not even charcoal. That's a thing that's used in medicine. Yeah, I would have you know. Not really finding too much use. We got a few newspapers over here. Oh, yeah. But how do I have that many? And look at that. She charges 5, or she pays 5 for these ones, which is totally fine. Okay. So we have a fatigue restorer. I'm not going to sell that. And let's see what she has. Fuel. A recipe for fuel. Oh. Now, that's something I would like to get. That's definitely something I would like to get. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at our spells over here, or our skills. Actually, let me see also the recipe for... it's over here. For the... Really? Chemistry. How would I know that? It's a thermometer, but there's no thermometers over here. For, you know, how would I... Oh, is that it? Therapeutics? Energizer, Revitalizer. Potion of Persuasion right there. Yeah, that's what it is. I would need that for Mind Marvel. So I would need to know the recipe for that 500. That's kind of... Oh, no, it's over there. Oh, a migraine cure. Dang it. Well, I know now. Migraine cure and thermometer gives me a elixir of persuasion. Good. Also, you should be careful with this because they wear out over time. But yeah, that was definitely my bad. Could have a little bit more money. Oh boy, it's gonna be fine, I assume. Anyway, we are collecting a bunch of stuff. Now, what I want to check... I'm only level 5 still. What I want to check is how to... Oh, yeah. So, about fuel. Excuse me. So, flash grenade is already learned. Right there. I wonder why it... What happened before? I think the minus appears over that, if you can still get that. We don't really have fuel over there. I just want to see if I can learn fuel. No. I'm gonna need the recipe. For sure. I mean, it's not here, so I wouldn't learn them automatically, so I'm gonna... Yeah. Sounds good to me. I'm pretty sure I'm not missing anything. Let's buy that thing. Excuse me, miss. She doesn't hate me. She doesn't hate me, which is great. So, that fuel... needs to be bought, or recipe anyway. I wonder what it is. I wonder what it's what the recipe is for. We've got quinine over here. I don't really think I need anything from her. Carbolytic acid and some wine, and then there's some brewer's yeast and all the other stuff. And a restored life. What is that? Restores the life of the target. Wait a minute. Is it like the other thing, the resurrection thing? It's way cheaper than the other one. Okay, well, thank you very much. Let's right-click that. You have learned the recipe. Let's go over here and go with that. Not with that, apparently. Fuel. Wait a minute. I knew that already, didn't I? How did that work? Because it's really tricky to know whether or not I had that already. I did save just at the beginning. Just before we got in here, I think. Oh yeah, the loading screens of Tarant. Yeah. So, oh, we're over here. Okay, no matter. So let me see. Do I have that recipe? How do I do that? Over here. So if I click over there, and I click over here, yeah, I didn't have fuel. Okay. Well. That is fine. I'm not gonna go... I'm gonna do this off camera. Redo this off camera. Because we didn't really get too much stuff. I mean, we didn't get anything, really. We just got information and all that sort of stuff. And, of course, the other thing. Let's see if she still has it. She does. Okay. So, that is fuel. Thank you. And because I failed to read what was down there, and that kind of confused me completely. Okay, let's see what it says. You have learned a new schematic. Yeah, that's what I want. And apparently I can make it, which is interesting. So let's look at it and probably make it some. Let's see. I can make it out of brewer's yeast and wine. Okay, how do I... Oh, there's red things over there. I don't understand that. I don't fully understand any of that. The interface here, it's a little bit confusing. How do I skip? How do I go to the next, you know what I mean? Go to the next recipe. Maybe it's gonna show up when I have more recipes. So I'm gonna need brewer's yeast, which is great because I do have some brewer's yeast over here. Or I should have some. No, I don't actually. Kite sword. Get that. Can I right click? Thank you. I'm gonna get you the wine. Please don't drink it. That'd be really appreciated. Was I over encumbered? I think I might have been. You are lightly encumbered and suffering from penalties. Apparently that didn't apply before. That's fine. Okay, and then we have some more of that stuff. Just generally a lot of good stuff to sell. Are you keeping my arrows? No, or not to sell, to craft with, I mean. Let's see. Where's Virgil? Virgil? Where is Virgil?
It is done.
Thank you. Virgil, get back in here.
It is done.
Shut up, it's not. You're
What
terrible.
is it that you want?
Let me see what you have. A bunch of stuff. That's something I can carry these. I'm not gonna carry... Yeah. So, a large pipe is needed. The other one is not. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look at the recipes here. And, yeah, all of them, please. And see if I can make anything. Because I think I might be able to make a couple more pistols and a few more revolvers, being that I have that. So hopefully that will go well. But for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Arcanum. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.